Hello everyone! Welcome to another English learning video. Today we will practice English using a simple and powerful method. This method is called shadowing. Today I will tell you a story. This story is called The Stranger on the Train. Listen carefully. Are you ready? Let's begin. My name is Daniel. I am 23 years old. I live in a small apartment in Chicago. I work at a small computer store. My life is simple. Every day I wake up early, I drink coffee, then I go to work. Nothing exciting ever happens. But one night, something very strange happened, something that changed my life forever. It was a cold winter evening. I finished work late. The streets were quiet. The wind was very strong. I decided to take the train home. The train station was almost empty. Only a few people were waiting. I sat on a bench and looked at my phone. Then I noticed someone. A girl was sitting across from me. She was wearing a long black coat. Her hair was wet from the snow. She looked nervous. She kept looking around. Then she suddenly stood up and walked toward me. "Excuse me," she said quietly. "Can I sit here?" "Of course," I said. She sat next to me. Her hands were shaking. "Are you okay?" I asked. She looked at me for a moment. Then she said something surprising. "Someone is following me." I looked around quickly. "Who?" I asked. "I don't know," she said, "but I saw the same man 3 times tonight." My heart started beating faster. The train arrived. The doors opened. We both got inside. The train was almost empty. We sat near the window. The girl looked outside carefully. Then she whispered, "He is here." I turned my head slowly. A tall man in a gray jacket was standing near the door. He was looking at his phone, but something felt strange. The girl looked scared. "Do you know him?" I asked. She shook her head. "No," she said. The train started moving. Snow was falling outside. The city lights were bright in the night. I tried to stay calm. "Maybe it is just a coincidence," I said. But then something happened. The man started walking toward us, step by step. My heart was beating louder. The girl held my arm. "He's coming," she whispered. The man stopped in front of us. For a moment, nobody spoke. Then he said, "Emma, your mother is worried about you." The girl looked shocked. "Dad sent you?" she asked. The detective nodded. "Yes," he said. "You left home suddenly. We were worried." The Emma looked down. She sighed. Then she looked at me. "I'm sorry," she said softly. "This man is a private detective. My father hired him." I was surprised. "Why?" I asked. She smiled a little. "My father thinks I am still a child, but I just wanted to travel." The detective looked tired. "Your father only wants you to be safe," he said. Emma was silent for a moment. Then she stood up. "Okay," she said. "I will call him." She walked a few steps away. I looked at the detective. He smiled a little. "Sorry if we scared you," he said. "It happens sometimes." A few minutes later, Emma came back. She looked calmer. "My father is sending a car," she said. She looked at me and smiled. "Thank you for helping me. You stayed with me when I was scared." I smiled back. "It was nothing," I said. The train stopped at the next station. Emma stood near the door. Before leaving, she said, "Maybe we will meet again someday." Then she walked away into the snowy night. I thought that was the end of the story, but life is full of surprises. 3 days later, I walked into a coffee shop near my work. I ordered a coffee. Then I heard a familiar voice. Daniel? I turned around. It was Emma. She was smiling. No detective today, she said jokingly. We both laughed. That evening we talked for hours about life, about dreams, about traveling, and that was the beginning of something beautiful. Sometimes life changes in one moment. Sometimes a stranger becomes someone very special, and sometimes the most unexpected meeting becomes the start of a new story. Now it is your turn to practice. Watch this video again. Pause after each sentence and repeat. Try to copy the voice and the emotion. Practice every day, even for 10 minutes. Your English will become stronger and more natural. Thank you for learning with me. See you in the next English story.